My phrase that's now known around the world. Today, I will commit one random act of senseless kindness. Will you? Is on this side. But I call this a living coin because on the other side it says, you've made my day. Now, pass this on to someone who's made your day. What this really means is that we're always looking for opportunities to help someone else with whatever issue they are involved with. Just a couple of what my students did. One young lady who lives up in Tehachapi is a real fan of animals. And she found this really disheveled collie dog wandering her neighborhood. And she finally made friends with the dog, took him home, gave him a bath, took some pictures and put him around town in Tehachapi, and within a day found a very grateful owner. The dog had gotten out of the yard, and he had been convinced the dog had been killed. No, the dog just came across a lady who believed in helping those who are animals and in need of assistance. Another one, a young man, this all took place in the fall semester, had spent the summer working to raise money for his books and tuition at Bakersfield College. One day at home, he overheard his mother talking to someone on the phone, and she said, I've just received my PG&E bill, and I don't know where the money's going to come from to pay for it, and I'm afraid they're going to turn off the electricity. Without telling his mom, he picked up the bill and went to the bank, withdrew the necessary funds from his college fund, took it to the PG&E office, paid the bill, and brought home to a very grateful but extremely proud mom a paid stamped receipt for her PG&E bill. Now there's an act of kindness. He reached out, cost him a little money, but more importantly, he brought together a family. Let me tell you one that Nick was involved this summer in something called Enterprise College. And I would give the assignment every year. I did not do it this year, should have, to go out and commit acts of kindness. Here's a story one 16-year-old girl told. She was shopping at the marketplace, came out of the store, looked down the sidewalk and didn't see anything happening that way, so she turned to the right to go to her car when she heard a woman scream. And she says, I looked around and then I realized there's a woman standing on the sidewalk down to my left about 100 feet away. And she screamed again. And she said, I looked at her and I didn't see anything wrong. She seemed to be okay. Until she stepped off the sidewalk onto the lawn and went down on her knees and laid a baby on the grass. And she said then people started to pay attention. And they ran over to see what they could do to help the baby. This young lady said, right then I knew exactly what I was supposed to do. Everybody was trying to help the baby. Nobody was paying any attention to the mother. I ran over to where she was kneeling on the lawn, went down on my knees, took her hands in mine, squeezed her hands, looked her in the face and said, your baby's going to be fine. She says, I think I got through to her. Her baby was fine. He choked and someone was there to take care of the problem. But there's the true meaning of an act of kindness. She didn't look for something to happen. She was just aware that when it is going to occur, she knew exactly what her role was. But I also want to encourage you to be careful about your own safety. As we indicated, there's a lot of violence. You need to be protecting yourself. If you're going to assist someone, make sure of your own safety before you let yourself getting involved in someone else's problems.